another episode of Cooking with Jen. Today we're going to make a very simple and delicious dish called the Yangzhou Fried Rice or the Yangzhou炒饭. This is a very popular dish which is popular with everyone in Singapore and Malaysia as well as in China, and I'm going to show you how to make it the traditional way. So the ingredients there are lots of ingredients over here, but do not feel daunted, so they are easy and the recipe is simple and the ingredients we require. Of course, we will need cooked rice. It will be best to use overnight rice because there's little moisture content in the rice. This rice has been chilled in the fridge. We will need some shiitake mushroom and dried scallops as well. So what I did with this is basically to soak the dried shiitake mushroom as well as the dried scallop for about 2 to 3 hours. When I soak it, I do not shred it, so it's the whole shiitake mushroom as the whole dried scallop. So to create the stock, once the stock has been created, you can dice the shiitake mushroom as well as the dried scallops. The dried scallops really gives it very sweet flavor. So we'll be using the spring onion for garnishing later. We will need some diced carrots. They add color and they give it a little sweetness. We need the Chinese sausage, otherwise known as the lapchong. The preferred ingredient would be to use the Jinghua ham or the Jinghua Huotui. However, I can't find it in the supermarket, so I'm using lapchong instead, which actually gives it a very fragrant flavor. If you can't find lapchong, you can actually use ham. We have also the peas and the corn, which give color to the dish. And over here, I've got the diced chicken. This has been marinated with just a little bit of salt and corn flour. So be careful, do not use too much seasoning to marinate because you want to avoid having too much moisture in your rice. So over here, we have got the fresh prawns, which are marinated with just a little bit of salt as well as corn flour. And I love fresh scallops, so I've added them in the recipe as well. So just a little bit of cornstarch, salt and pepper. And here we need 2 eggs as well, beaten, and some corn flour. And for the seasoning, we'll need some salt, pepper, and cooking oil, light soy sauce, and sesame oil. Now that we've got all the ingredients, let's get started. And you wait for the oil to get hotter. I'm going to add my diced garlic. So once you hear the sizzling sound, it means that the oil is hot enough. So I'm going to stir fry to fragrance. Now I'm going to add the prawns. So the prawns cook really quickly, so you don't need to cook for too long. Once they are cooked, you will remove them from the pan and transfer them to a plate. Now that the prawns are cooked, I'm going to transfer them to a plate. So in fried rice, there are many ingredients to add, so it's important that because all the ingredients cook at different timings, so it's important that you cook them separately before adding all of them together in the last part while cooking the rice. Now that the prawns are cooked, I'm going to cook the scallops next. Then I will remove them and place it on the plate together with the prawns. Add my chicken. followed by the dried scallops. I will add the diced carrots. Mix. Followed by the corn and the peas. For the superior mushroom stock, I'm going to add just about half a teaspoon of soy sauce, and I will add in half to 1 teaspoon of sugar, followed by just a bit of pepper, a pinch of pepper, and I will add it to my meat and vegetables. Mix everything together. Okay. And then I will transfer to a plate. Okay, now I'm going to cook the eggs. So give it another swirl. So the eggs will be cooked on medium heat. Wait for a couple of seconds. Once the egg becomes curd like this, I'm going to add the rice, so you can slowly press the eggs to break them apart. Then I will add the rice in. The heat to high. So there's still a bit of stock left, so I'm going to pour the stock onto the rice. A little more soy sauce. So while you're cooking the rice, you can press it and flip it. So you alternate between pressing and flipping the rice. Now I'm going to add the chicken and the vegetables. Next, I'm going to add the prawns and the scallop. Followed by just a little sesame oil. And just a bit of dark soy sauce. Next, I'm going to add my Chinese sausage. Starting to smell really fragrant. The last part will be to add the spring onions. Really beautiful now with a rich color. So I'm going to dish it out. Just one portion first. Add a bit more spring onion as a finishing touch to give it more color. So this is how it looks like. Can't wait to try it. The Yangzhou fried rice is looking really lovely, and I can't wait to try it. So I'm going to try a bit. The rice is very flavorful, very soft, very fluffy, and it's absolutely delicious. Thank you for watching another episode of Cooking with Jen. I'm sure you and your family would really love this. It is simple, it's versatile, and it can be eaten for lunch, for dinner, and at all times. So whenever you're feeling peckish, you can just whip up a quick meal. Thank you for watching another episode of Cooking with Jen. If you like this recipe, do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cooking and Dining.